Good morning, adventurers. It's me, Amelia, and I'm here at Adventure on Back to the Future Day. Back to the Future Day is the day in the movie Back to the Future when Marty McFly traveled back in time in Doc Brown's time machine DeLorean. We worked really hard to figure out a project to do for today, but Marty McFly in that movie plays the electric guitar on a stage in 1955, and so today we're going to make our own guitars. You're going to need several things for this project. The first is you'll need a piece of cardboard like this one from your craft kits. You used something similar to this yesterday for those, or the day before yesterday for those sloths that you made. This is the thicker piece that doesn't bend when you flex it. And it's a little bit larger than the other piece too. You also need some rubber bands. You should have 3 or 4 of these in your kit of different sizes and colors. You'll need a binder clip like this one and a cork. This is one of those corks that doesn't have the top that looks like a mushroom, just a regular cork. So to make the guitar, it's actually pretty simple. You'll take your cardboard and you're going to stretch your rubber bands over the cardboard right next to each other like this. Now, if you listen, it does make sounds, right? It's just not very musical. So we're going to add some stuff to it to make it a little more musical. First, I'm going to straighten out my rubber bands. And then I'm going to pull them up from the board and slip the cork underneath the rubber bands. There's 1. There's 2. Oh, that one came all the way loose. We're going to stretch it back over. A little more melodic now. All right, to hold these all in place, we're going to scooch them together so they don't come loose. And then we're going to use a binder clip to secure them in place, just by slipping it right over the top. And if yours aren't all the way underneath, go ahead and move them underneath. Let's scoot this purple one a little closer in. Okay. You can hear those first 2 strings sound very much alike, so we're going to tune our guitar, we're going to pull it down a little bit, and then we're going to try again. Those do have 3 distinct tones, but they're not quite in order of highest to lowest. So we're going to pull this one a little bit like that. Almost. We're actually getting higher on that last one. Let's try again. There we go. You can keep tuning these however you want. You'll find like a regular guitar, if you hold them down at the top, they sound different too. So you can work at playing a little tune on these. You can try and tune the string so that it plays the right, each string plays the right note that you're looking for, until you can play like Mary Had a Little Lamb, other little songs. I have a couple other things to show you though, so hold on one second. So one of the other things that's in your craft kit is a template, and the template has a little teardrop shaped thing that says guitar pick on it. That's a template that you'll cut out of the paper. And then once you have your template cut out of paper, you're going to trace it on some leftover tag board. If you had some left from your sloth that you made the other day, you can probably trace and cut this out of the edge of the sloth cardboard. If you don't have that left from the other day, you can use a piece of cereal box. You can use, I'm using this tag here that's left from something. Just needs to be some stiff cardboard that is not going to bend too easily. You're going to trace around it, tracing mine. And then you're going to cut it out. And once it's all cut, it should help you play your guitar. When you play guitar, you use a pick sometimes if you're trying to avoid wear and tear on your fingers. If you are trying to pluck rather than strum, it can help. Let's see if this works. Yeah, our pick works. If it's too flimsy or thin, you can cut 2 or 3 of them and then glue them together using the glue in your craft kit. So that's all that the project is that the materials in your kit are for. But because Marty McFly in the Back to the Future movies plays an electric guitar, I wanted to show you guys something really cool. We're going to take this rubber band guitar that you just made and we're going to make it electric. To do this, I have a few different things. I have this, which is called a clip-on pickup. This is not included in your craft kit, but you can get these at the music store. They're not very expensive. And you might have one around your house if one of your parents is already a musician, or you're a musician. This is the amplifier. It's a mini amp. It's very small. It's going to amplify the volume of our guitar our electric rubber band guitar once we get the battery in it. Oh, there's already a battery in mine. Isn't that lucky? Okay. Let's see if it's still good. It's working, guys. All right, we're going to plug in the pickup right there. We're going to turn up the volume. Are you ready for this? If you hold down the string, it's going to turn that tone to a different tone, right? Let's listen to all these by themselves. You ready? They all sound kind of similar except for that last one, right? So let's stretch that out. We're going to pull it tight over that cork. Watch what happens to this last one if I hold it down up here. Ready? Gotta hold it pretty tight for it to change tone like that. You can hold 2 of them down and make both of them be a different tone. Get it picked back up here. Of course, without the pickup, your guitar still sounds pretty great. Just a lot quieter. Happy Back to the Future Day, everybody, and we'll see you next time.